Today I'm going to try and replace this upper windshield gasket. As you can tell, it's all dry rotted on my E90. There is a metal clip under here that holds the whole thing in. It's all rotted out, so need to get some type of hook or something up underneath there. See if I can clear that out a little bit. You'll be able to see it better. This metal piece here. Get a little hook. Pull up on that a little bit. Start at edge. Work your way down to the other side. I'm actually going to start at this end. It's been in the sun a lot longer. Alright, let me go ahead and work on this. I'll get that all off. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. And then I'll have to clean it, prep it for the new one. But this should only be about a 15 or 20 minute job. I'll be right back. Whatever you're using is strong enough to bend this metal piece right there. You see it underneath that rubber. This is not bad. Yourself. And be careful of this piece that runs along the top. I accidentally just clipped that, and hopefully it goes back on, or that's something else I'm going to have to repair. I need to get a flat edge or something strong enough to bend that piece up so I can pull it all the whole way. I'll be back. As you can see, once you start pulling, get that up out of the way and just pull it all the way across and just pull the rubber out behind it. Fairly simple process. Then you just need to clean it, which I will be back after I get this cleaned and show you how to put the seal in end by end first. I'll be back. After further looking, you do need to pop this up a little bit if you have this on here. I think this is for a bike rack. You do have to pop this up first to get the metal out. I guess some people don't have that because I haven't seen it before. But as you can tell, I'm about through with getting this metal piece off. There it is. And now to get the rest of that rubber off and clean up that channel and install the new one. We get that done and be right back with you. Make sure you clean this whole channel out. You can see it's quite filthy down inside there. I'm going to blow that out with some air and rub it down with some denatured alcohol, both sides. Get the rest of this adhesive off here. And then we'll start the install on the new one. Now I'm going to unpack this new one. Ordered off Amazon for $24 or $25 shipped to the house, so I got that thing taped in there really good. First you want to make sure it has the adhesive on there. Then we'll go ahead and line this up here. then I'll show you how to do the insert. You can see here there's a lip on the top of the windshield. You need to work your first end underneath. So that's underneath. Push it forward, push it down, push it forward. Slide it over. You want to make sure this is down first. Slide it till it touches. Right there, you'll see it touching. Do not remove the adhesive yet, or you will have a really hard time doing the rest of this. It's pretty malleable the way it works. Might have to twist it a little bit, bend it a little bit. And I'll go do the other side now. Use denatured alcohol and an old t-shirt to clean that up. You want to do the same on this side. Make sure that ridge, whew, this car's hot. Make sure that ridge is underneath there. First we're going to pop this piece down. Make sure that's all nice and tight. Make sure that ridge is underneath there. Pull it forward. Get this down here. Slide that just a little bit. Might want to make sure the sun's not shining on the car when you're doing this, because it's literally like, feels like it's about 200 degrees on the surface of this vehicle. Make sure you can still get to this tab. So you can pull that off. Push it down all the way across until there's no lumps, and then we'll be back to put the sealant on. Alright, once you get the new one installed, you want to take the end of a screwdriver or something flat and make sure it's nice and seated in there. I use my hand, but there's still some ripples in it. Not really going to hurt it once it's down in there. Don't want to hit too hard, obviously. It is your windshield. Make sure all the wrinkles and bubbles are out of it. Kind of give it a downward tap. Do both sides like that, and it will be ready to remove this adhesive strip. Just pull on that gently. A little bit at a time. Not in a real hurry once you get to this part. Just want to make sure it's nice and even. And after you're done with that, just take some tire shine or whatever it is you prefer, and put it on there to clean it up. I use a leather vinyl trim from Chemical Guys. I'll get the rest on the other side. Like I said, just gently tap. A lot of people use their hands for this part. I just don't want the oil from my hands all over the rubber and the windshield. And as you can see, I already got some mess to clean up here from the rubbing alcohol. Denatured alcohol, I should say. This also takes out any last little bit of wrinkles you may actually have, or waviness in the rubber piece. Allows it to seat better. Using something solid. Try not to hit your glass or your roof, obviously. Almost done. This actually helps hold this piece down. I don't know why, but for some reason on the BMWs, this piece is always sounds pretty loose, but it's not really. Try not to drag this on the rubber though. Even though it is rubber, you can still tear a new one. Don't ask me how I know that. And go back over to the other side. I'm gonna hand this to my daughter. Honey, will you throw that and that piece away? Be careful, that metal piece may be sharp. Just make sure it's in the right spot. You know, if you're gonna move it around, really the optimal time to do it's when it's warm. Before you do the adhesive, but it always seems to move a little bit even when you're done. You will notice that you get a little bit of wind noise coming through this when the old one is on there, or when this starts to wear out. But for now, that's done. We'll go ahead and clean it up, and we'll call this good. Hope you enjoyed this. If you like these videos, I'm going to try to do a little bit of car videos, technical videos, possibly some gun videos. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And please hit that subscribe button, a like button, and please share. This is Dennis, IT guy, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Well, that's the finished product. Came out pretty well. Like I said, I used that leather vinyl trim stuff on there. It doesn't really shine it up, but you really don't want this piece very shiny. All that chemical is just going to do is break that down quicker. You know, over the next couple days as you come out, just, you know, reassure it's pressed down firmly. See any lumps in it, whatever, straighten it out. They're never really completely perfect. It takes a few days for them to settle in after being in the sun. They will shrink just a little bit. I know it sounds odd, but it's true. So we'll call that good. If you have any questions, like I said, just go ahead and ask them in the comment section. Thanks.